Here we are, testing the thermal truck cam. I've had quite a few people asking me about distances and things like that. So I've got on the truck cam, you've got the unit. You can walk away, all wireless. So I'm going to walk away with the unit, film myself, let you guys have a look. The quality, if you see jumping, that's me recording, flickering, that's my recording unit. It's not the truck cam. And also I'm doing this in daylight. Quality's a lot better at night because air temperature's cooler, so hot things show up better. I've got my dog Alf with me somewhere. He's a Plummer Terrier. Here he comes. He's obviously a little bit smaller than a fox, but I thought it'd give you a bit of an idea. So that's 50 yards from the truck cam itself. Also the quality might drop off a little bit with the unit with me walking so far away from the truck cam itself. Alf's been off it a little bit this morning. Don't know what's up with him, so he's not quite as lively as normal. So here we are now at 100 yards. Alf, say hello to the camera. You can see he's obviously a dog. Recognition with the thermal units comes down more to the movement of the animal at distance rather than the sort of outline of the animal. Obviously foxes move a lot different to hares and rabbits. So here we are, just coming up to 150 yard. Still quite visible. I'm not going to do a little dance. Alf's running on. Alf! See Alf's side on. Alf! Hey, Alf! He's about 170 yard now. I'll catch him up. Getting carried away, even though he is off it a bit, just having a pee. So we're just coming up. You see there's a little bit of flickering now. That's with a distance away from the truck cam. So that's 200 yards. And then you see again Alf's side on. This wireless unit's ideal. We've used it on the normal truck cam a lot of times, searching for foxes that we've shot, because you can just walk away. You can leave truck cam pointing at the fox or wherever it was and just walk out to it. And I mean, with the thermal, it's unbelievable, because the thermal signature stays there where the fox is, and you can take the unit and just walk straight out to where the fox is. So that's 250 yards. Obviously struggling. Oh, sorry, I'm walking out of picture. There's a tree between me. I'll have to stay on the right hand side of the lane. There's a tree between me and the camera, so if I disappeared there for a minute, that's where I went. You can still see Alfie's another 20 yards beyond me. So we'll walk up to 300 yards. I don't know if the unit will work much beyond 300 yards. Alf's just disappeared behind a hedge. So I mean, I'm still well clear. That's 300 yards, and Alf, come here Alf, that's it, good lad, good lad. So you can see Alf stood sideways on. He's just walking behind me now, messing about behind edges. So that's at 300 yards. I've got to stand in the middle of the lane because there's two bushes poking out, which you can't see me behind, and you can't see Alf behind. I'll stay in middle of the lane. I don't know how far this unit's going to work out to. I think 300 yard is more than enough to be honest. They're expecting quite a lot for anything above that for a wireless receiver, I would have thought, unless you spend ridiculous amounts of money. So here we are at 350 yards. Come here, mate, there's just a little piece between protruding bushes. I'm on a slightly bendy lane, and there's just a little bit in the middle now, as I've got at distance. There's Alf, look, that you can see us in, and Alf has decided he doesn't want to stand in that bit. Come here. Come on, let's head back. That's Alf squatting for a dump at 200 metres. So here we are now, back at 120 metres, heading back towards the truck cam. Alf's just in front of me, he's at about 100. You can see him walking towards the camera. That's him sideways on. Quite obviously a dog. And like I say, that's the thing about the thermals, is recognition from movement. He's just coming back onto the path. There we are. So that's it. I just thought I'd do this little film so you could all have a look at distances, recognition on something fox size-ish and human size. Quality isn't going to be as good uploaded to YouTube and Facebook, I'm afraid, but there's nothing I can do about that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this little film, and that's me and Alf signing off. Say bye, Alf.